This is a HeadGum podcast.
You guys, Lady Lovin is brought to you by Away, first-class luggage at a Coach price. We are obsessed with Away. We know the founders in New York City, and they had a brilliant idea when they were at JFK with their dead cell phones, delayed flights. They wanted luggage with power, baby. Thus, the Away carry-on was born. So, they use high-quality materials with their luggage and suitcases. You can choose from a variety of colors and 4 sizes, which is so cool. And everything is made from premium German polycarbonate. It's unrivaled in strength and impact resistant, and it's also very, very lightweight. There are 4 300-degree spinner wheels guaranteeing a smooth ride through the airport. And of course, TSA-approved combo locks built in to prevent theft. And those carry-on bags are able to charge your cell phone, your tablet, your e-reader. Like, honestly, they're very, very cool. So if you guys want 20% off a suitcase, all you gotta do is visit awaytravel.com/Lovin and use promo code Lovin during checkout. Now, I need to tell you that the promo code Lovin at away.com needs to be all lowercase, you guys. Lowercase Lovin. So remember, for $20 off that suitcase, awaytravel.com/Lovin and use promo code Lovin, all lowercase, during checkout.
Lady Lovin is brought to you by ModCloth, one of my favorite places to online shop. I mean, you guys know I'm really bad at online shopping, but ModCloth is just the best because they offer everything you can think of. Everything from dresses to tops to bottoms to swimwear to accessories to home to wedding. Everything. And the greatest part of all is that their whole business is about empowering women to be the best versions of themselves, and their signature line of apparel is offered in a full range of sizes from extra, extra small to 4X. It's really amazing. You can discover every dress under the sun, whether it's a chic shift dress or an amazing maxi dress. I mean, there's everything. And I know it just turned spring, but summer is right around the corner, so why not start your summer shopping now? You guys know I'm looking at a really, really cute, flawlessly flirty short sleeve dress on their website right now that I'm going to get in a floral print. So there's that. You guys need to go to ModCloth. And if you get something new, share it. Share what you love about it. We want to see it. We want to know what you look like in it. Tell us what you think about the fit. Tell us where you're going to wear it. Are you wearing it to a wedding? Are you wearing it to your birthday? We want to know. And if you haven't shopped on ModCloth or you don't know anything about ModCloth, go check it out. Go to modcloth.com, and if you do that, you'll get 15% off of your purchase of $100 or more by going to modcloth.com and enter the code LOVIN, Lovin, at checkout. You gotta hurry though, because this offer expires on April 21st, 2018, and that's for 15% off of your purchase of $100 or more. You have to go to modcloth.com, modcloth.com, and enter the code LOVIN, Lovin, at checkout. Again, it expires on April 21st, 2018, so you guys, start shopping. Hello, universe, and welcome to your week with my voice. You guys, I think that the flu gave me permanent vocal cord damage.
So that's what I thought too, but mine is back. I think you just need another few weeks.
Yeah. Whew. Woo. Hear that? Woo.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It'll come back.
It's fine. I just talk for a living. It's fine.
It'll come back.
I just need my voice. It's fine. Anyway, it's me, Greta, and welcome to March. It's March.
It's fucking March.
March Madness.
I'm excited.
Any b-ball heads out there? March Madness.
I'm not a basketball head,
Yeah.
if you guys didn't know that, but I am a spraying person, so I'm excited for March to come.
I don't give a fuck about basketball, but I did have a fantasy football team in the NFL, and I actually got second place in my league.
Really? Did you win money?
No, only the first place person won money.
How much did they win?
Like a lot of money.
They can win a lot of money.
Like $1,000?
Yeah.
That's like not worth the time if you actually think about the time.
No, it's really
you
fun.
Could probably make more money doing something else.
It is worth
How
the time because it's fun.
How do you guys feel about gambling?
I
get bored. I get really bored.
Neutral about it.
I would never date a guy with a gambling problem.
My ex gambled big time on sports. And
the ex that we hate?
Yeah.
I mean, we hate all of the exes.
And he would win a lot of money and he would lose a lot of money. And being around him on a day when he was gambling was my... Actually, okay, I don't like gambling because those days were my nightmare because like he'd lose like $25,000.
Holy shit.
And he would be
He was gambling
pissed.
that much money?
Yeah, and then he'd like make that much on these games. Like...
I think with gambling, people put like a pile of money they're okay to lose, and they like play around with that, and it goes up and down.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I have this much money that I'm gonna fuck around with for the season.
Like if you go to Vegas, you're like, oh, I have $100. Let's see what happens with this $100.
Yeah, no,
my thing is like, I want to buy like the new Rihanna lip gloss. Like I don't want to waste my $100.
I know, by Rihanna. Yeah. So he like set aside a budget for the year, for the season, or whatever, and he never went outside of the budget. He didn't have a gambling problem where you just continue to dip more and more into your money. He just would place these huge bets based on his budget to like win big or he would lose big, and he would be so stressed on these days, and I hated being around him on those days.
My boyfriend gambles, but not like that, you know?
My ex-boyfriend has problems.
I mean, my boyfriend gambles, and to be honest, I don't really get that into it with him, but he gambles on, like, for example, when we were watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was, like, totally understanding I was kind of understanding what was happening with, like...
I loved the Super Bowl
things.
this year.
Yeah, me too. I did too. It made me so happy.
That sucker Tom Brady
fucking
lost.
hate the Patriots.
I fucking hate the Patriots. I've been stuck in an elevator with a couple of them, and I almost died. We'd be rescued.
I remember that.
By the FDNY.
Yeah, you were in an apartment building.
I was in an apartment building, hanging out with some of the New England Patriots, and we got pushed into an elevator by them, and they started jumping up and down in the fucking elevator. And I was with my friend Lauren and Tommy, and we were in an elevator. We got smushed into an elevator with literally 23 people in like a 10 by 10 elevator in like a tiny boutique building in Soho. And these dudes were so fucked up that they broke the elevator, and we were stuck in the elevator for a half an hour or 45 minutes. Only like one person had 1 bar of cell phone service. People were crying. The emergency button.
I love this because you were with a friend.
I know, but the emergency button did not work in the elevator. And finally, after like 7 times of trying to call 911, we finally got the fire department there, and they had to rip open the top of the elevator and rip open a wall in somebody's apartment to fucking rescue us because of the New England Patriots. Suck my ass. I hate you.
You want to know what? But I just love the story because you're with our mutual friend who was like, yeah, I don't know if I should go out tonight. Like, Lo's telling me I should go out. Like, I think I'm just going to go meet her for like an hour. And then she goes and meets with Lo. And then it's like also like not her scene. Like, she's like, who are these girls? Who are these guys? Like, why am I here? I just wanted to hang out with Lo for like an hour. And then she gets stuck in the elevator. And this is my friend who like brings like a plane kit on the airplane of like disinfectant. And like, you know, she's like very organized, like has a schedule. Like, and she gets like stuck in the elevator with Lo and the Patriots. She's like, fuck my life.
What anxiety to be stuck in an elevator with like fucking huge football players.
Well, you're also like everyone's bodies are on everyone's bodies because it was so tight. We were packed like sardines. Like we were like 15 people over the limit of the elevator.
I'm getting claustrophobic.
I don't do that. I always
it gave me severe. I have claustrophobia, so it was severe, and like I had a panic attack. I cried. It was awful. And I was sober. It was awful. And they were so
if you were drunk, I would not. I'd rather be sober than drunk in that elevator.
I think I'd have to be drunk in the elevator.
I think I would rather have been a little bit loose.
Yeah,
in that
so then you'd be like, oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Like, it'll be okay.
Whereas when you're sober and you start to panic and then you're around a bunch of huge football players that are fucked up, you're like, what is happening?
Yeah, and they were like screaming and trying to be fun. They were like, like I don't know.
One time we got stuck in an elevator in 8th grade. When we went to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And
I remember that
Museum,
at the Smithsonian.
And everyone said, jump. So we all jumped and the elevator got stuck and it was a clear glass elevator. Yeah. So it was like 30 kids in this clear glass elevator.
I'm surprised they let you ride the elevator.
It was so fucking funny because like everyone was just like looking around and it's just like these like kids in this clear elevator. Just
the fire department had to come save us that time too.
I felt like I wasn't allowed, like when we went on field trips, I don't think we were allowed to get on elevators. I think we had to like march up steps and shit. Well, but also, I grew up in Washington D.C., so like
your administrators were smarter than we were.
That Washington D.C. trip was whack because I remember this guy gave his girlfriend laxatives.
What?
Because he wanted to fuck with her. And
in the 8th grade?
Yes. And she couldn't walk or do anything for a week. And I still have like thoughts about how mean that was. I honestly feel like he fucked up her life. I'm like upset about it.
Laxatives are really fucked up.
I am upset about it till this day.
Did I ever tell you?
Imagine dating a guy and he pulls a prank on you and gives you laxatives and everyone, and you're on a field trip in D.C., not even with your parents, and you're 13 years old.
So mean.
And then you have to like deal with going to the bathroom and like all this crazy shit. Like,
I don't remember
so
that,
fucked up.
But that's cruel.
I have two.
I remember it, and it affects me.
I have two stories that are really scarring that I would like to share.
Share them.
Do it.
One, when I was in, maybe it was the 4th grade or the 5th grade, there was this camp called Kaleva, and it was in Maryland, and it was like an outdoor. No, it was not. It was
it sounds like
outdoor adventure camp where you slept in tents. You know, would make like weird fucking food in tinfoil and put it over a fire.
Okay,
you know?
But it sounds expensive anyway.
Yeah, it does sound expensive, and it might have been, honestly. I don't know, but it was all like outdoorsy shit. And to be honest with you, I never liked biking as a kid. I didn't want to mountain bike. I didn't want to do any of that shit. I wanted to like go for a leisurely walk and maybe go for a swim.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I wasn't like into that stuff as a kid. I wanted to like talk. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid.
Yeah,
just like sit around and hang out.
Totes.
So we were making these dinners where we would put a bunch of chopped vegetables and like shit in foil and like cook it over a fire
that you made yourself.
Yeah. And my stomach got so thrashed that I had to go and, you know, dig a hole for me to have crazy diarrhea
in the woods?
In the woods.
Oh my God.
So I'm like 10 years old and I am having violent diarrhea.
Oh my God.
I mean, the hole is not containing my shit. Like, I did not dig a deep enough hole. I was like burying a body. Like, that's what was happening basically. And I dug a hole to bury a hamster, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm shitting and I'm fucking sweaty and my stomach is cramping and I'm like dying and I'm like, I hate being outdoors. I want to go home. I like hate this whole thing. And this kid, William Heidelberg, who I've talked about before on this podcast, who
I love how you're like saying his full name on this podcast.
Well, William Heidelberg, he used to wear full Green Bay Packers sweatsuits to school every day.
Whoa.
He was, I think,
streetwear.
Also literally streetwear.
I love streetwear.
He was, I think, going to shit also. And like,
oh my God.
And like was walking to march into the woods and we made eye contact as I was full diarrheaing. And that's the only time in my life I've made eye contact.
While shitting?
I mean, what power? You know, you have such power.
I've never done that. I don't ever want to do that.
It's a very crazy
I even
sensation.
think it would be weird to make eye contact with your dog while you were going to the bathroom.
It is a very insane sensation to lock eyes with someone.
But you do lock eyes with your dog when your dog's going to the bathroom.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do, because you're
I don't look at my dog in the eyes
give
when
him
my
privacy?
dog. Yeah, and like do your thing. Like I don't want to look at you. I've actually found that if I have made eye contact with Bernie or Tiny when they're shitting, they stop.
Yeah.
That is such a weird idea to make eye contact while you're going to the bathroom.
It's
what about
you're like a lot of power is happening. You know what I mean?
Peeing? Have you ever made eye contact while peeing?
Yeah, I like full talk to my boo sometimes when I'm peeing.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just a.
I don't like to go to the bathroom in front of my significant other though.
Me neither. I like to separate. I like to separate the bathroom from the love.
The only reason ever why I pee in front of my person is if it's in the morning and I really need to pee and he's in the shower because there's only one bathroom.
Yeah.
And like I really need to pee and he's showering. That's one situation. Or if we're done having sex and he's also in there.
The post-coital pee.
Yeah, I hate that term, coital.
Okay, I have a real question.
What?
And it's about going to the bathroom after sex.
What about it?
So you know how everyone's like, you have to go to the bathroom after sex so you don't get like a yeast infection or UTI?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, how long can you wait?
You shouldn't wait more than
I like to hop right
hours.
to it.
You should do it like right away because the point
then
is,
it's like, what if you want to cuddle?
No,
you can cuddle, but like
back.
here's what it's because like weird.
Tell me all about it. Like, give me the love wellness lowdown.
Okay, so after sex, you have all this like weird bacteria, probably most likely like from your butthole and like from like his body and stuff that is like maybe creeped up into your urethra because of all the friction and the slipping and sliding. And it's those bacteria that are not native to like your pee-pee tract that create a UTI and a problem for you. And so,
and a yeast infection?
No, not a yeast infection.
UTI,
Totally different holes, girl.
I know, but I mean, you don't have to pee after for a yeast infection. It's only for a UTI?
Yeah, it's just for UTI.
Oh.
Yeah. And so when you pee, it like flushes all that bacteria that have like gotten up into your urethra out of your body so that you can try to save yourself from a UTI.
Got it. But so you have to like get up immediately.
No, you don't have to get up immediately. I've done it even like an hour after.
I just have had really, really severe UTIs in my life, especially when I was in high school. And I remember having a UTI in high school where I was fucking curled over peeing out blood.
I've never had a UTI.
Oh, Jilly, you're
I've never had a UTI,
lucky.
and I've only had one yeast infection.
You are just the luckiest girl.
I have a perfect vagina. I mean,
You
we all
really
have
do.
perfect vaginas, but mine's like extra perfect.
No, I've had
I'm
a
so
UTI.
jealous.
I've had kidney infections. I've had like the whole 9 yards, and I've had yeast infections. Oof. So now I'm just so paranoid that when I'm like basically immediately when I'm done having sex, I go into the bathroom and then I pee and then I wash my vagina.
Same.
Like almost immediately.
Same.
And then I'll hop back in bed and we can cuddle.
Yeah, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, taking care of that area, that situation, if you're sensitive to it.
Also, even I do it too after any kind of play down there. If you're fingering me, if you're going down on me, it's not just a sex thing. I think that people should also pee and wash their vagina after all kinds of things.
Let me just do a shameless self-plug of a Love Wellness product right now.
Do it.
It's our pH balancing cleanser.
I was thinking right now, I need to order that.
Which is 100% natural, and it's pH balanced to match your vagina. And so I always use this after I have sex, and it like saves me from getting weird infections because I'm
going to order it right now.
Makes everything down there go back to what it should be, and you don't put it inside of you. Everyone's always like, but the doctor says like don't use a cleanser or a wash, and I've spoken to so many doctors, and our product is doctor approved. And like if you're using a cleanser externally that is made from natural ingredients and it's pH balanced, you're fine. Like, read the reviews that we have on this product. We have so many 5-star reviews. It's crazy.
I'm ordering it right now.
You are?
Yeah.
I think we have a promo code.
Tell me what that promo is, girl, because I'm in cleansers, pH balance cleansers. Also,
why don't you make a promo code Lovin?
No, I think that we have Lady Lovin as a promo code.
Okay,
that's like
try
a
it out,
forever promo code.
Wait,
for
hold
Love
on.
Wellness.
I'm buying right now the pH balance cleanser. Should I buy the Do It All wipes?
Yeah, I fucking love those. I might have some in my bag for you.
Or should I buy the Perfect Condition Vitamin?
I have wipes, but they're open. Do you want them?
No. It's okay. I'll get my own.
Okay.
Probiotic support. How do you feel about the Good Girl probiotics?
The probiotics and our vitamin, the Perfect Condition Vitamin, are two of our best sellers. We're actually in development, and I actually haven't told anybody, but we're in R&D on a bunch of new vitamins right now for bloating, for PMS, for mood. And so we're still going to have like the classic Love Wellness feminine care products, but we're expanding into like a bit of a different market. And I'm really, really excited because a lot of people have been asking us for these kinds of things in addition to the stuff that we already have. And so I'm actually having so much fun at work right now because like we're in development and all these stuff, and we're like creating all new packaging and everything. So they'll be out soon.
Someone was actually asking us, someone wrote in asking us to talk about like what we do in our workflow outside of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. The promo code is Lady Lovin, all one word, and it's 15% off your order.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited for all of my stuff.
Cool.
Wow, this is so exciting. I'm ordering Lowe's product in front of Lo.
Thanks, girl.
And in front of our our listeners.
Our listeners, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Our audience.
What's going on with your love life, G?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just so in love.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. I love it, too.
Do you think that you want this dude to, like, be your person forever?
I do.
Oh, my God, that is
you want to marry
sexual.
him?
I love it.
Wow.
Here I am, the Antichrist of marriage.
Like, I'm never getting married. I'm never doing this.
Yeah, a couple years ago, G was like, hell no.
Yeah.
And here I am. I'm a convert, changed woman. Hold on, though. I would just like to say.
Let's hear it.
A few months ago, Jilly and I got into a debate over like open relationships and things like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would still like to say that even though I do want to like marry this person, the conversation of the open relationship is something that is still very much on the table. So I have not changed.
Kidney, do you mean an open relationship where you have an emotional relationship with other people, or like maybe or
a
just
threesome.
like physical?
No,
physical.
physical. Yeah, physical. For me, physical. Like
I get
I
it.
could not handle.
An
First of all,
emotional relationship
I
with
don't think
another?
I have the
No.
bandwidth to be in an emotional relationship with more than one person. Like
Yeah.
I can't serve myself. Like I already have I have an emotional relationship with you guys. You know what I
Yes, we
mean?
do.
And my friends, and then my family, and then
Yes.
my boyfriend. So it's like that's already so many people to
lot.
care for.
You don't need like 3 more boyfriends to have to like worry about.
No.
That's why I don't understand these people that can date more than one guy at once. I can't do it. It's too much.
Well, we got a
do it
question
for a
asking
couple.
about that.
I can do it for a couple weeks, but then you just have to pick
Like,
one.
Yeah, it's too difficult. I've never done it in my life.
You
It's
just
a
gotta
lot.
pick.
I don't think that like
I also like only want to have sex with one person. I don't want to have sex with 2 different people.
It's a
I
lot
just
of
would feel
exchange
like
of
it's
bodily
too much.
fluid.
I just like wouldn't. I would just feel like I was. Besides the fact that I wouldn't feel comfortable for myself, I just like wouldn't feel comfortable for the people that I'm sleeping with, because then I'm like, oh, like what if I have a disease from one that gets the other, and it's like a whole like I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
feel like it's so weird.
I get
Not
it.
for me.
it's hard. I think it's hard for a lot of people. I think a lot of people would like to think that it's like easier than it is. And
I
it's
agree.
not. It's like very emotionally taxing.
I also think for dudes, it's not as easy as we think it is for them to like be sleeping with a bunch of people. I think that
My order is confirmed.
Fuck yeah. Let me know how many days it takes to get to you.
Okay. Great. I will.
Okay.
Go back to what you were saying though.
What was I saying?
Dudes, how people
Oh, yeah. I think that honestly men are very similar to us. I think that they like innately like, you know, I don't know, want to like fuck a bunch of chicks. But like honestly, at the end of the day, like when you find somebody that you like don't want to be messing around with a bunch of other people. Unless you're just in a super single mode and your goal is to just get with whoever, whenever. Mm-hmm. Other than that, like your goal is to like find somebody that you like and that you want to be with. It's really hard to maintain like lots of things at once. And I find like if you're in a situation with a guy and you find out they're sleeping with a whole bunch of other people, it turns out you're not in a relationship with that guy. You don't want a relationship.
Yeah.
But if you guys are the only ones that is happening, like maybe it's more real than you think.
I was having this conversation last night with my boo and my friend Sasha. Shout out to both of them.
Hey.
I love Greta's boyfriend.
Me too.
Shout out
He's
to
the
Greta's
best.
boyfriend. Greta's boyfriend might be my Lady Lovin this week, even though he's a man. We've never had a man Lady Lovin, but I like him a lot.
A matey lovin'.
Yeah.
A man who loves ladies.
A man who loves ladies.
Appreciates ladies and respects
He's
ladies.
a very great man. But we were talking about like ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends and how, you know, when you get together with someone that you're like super in love with, you hate thinking about them with someone else that's not you.
Yeah.
And like
that is very true.
You're almost like you want to pretend like it never even existed and all of this stuff. But we were talking about how, you know, had I not dated Will, who is such a big part of my adult relationship life.
Yeah.
And like I learned so much from our relationship that I wouldn't be able to be the person that I am in this relationship now, you know? And like
Absolutely.
had my boyfriend not dated his ex-girlfriend, the same goes for him. So I think that like a really liberating way to think about our past relationships is to just be like, oh, well, if I hadn't gone through that experience, then I wouldn't be the person that I am with the person that I am now, like with the person that I'm with now that's making me the happiest I've ever been, etc.
Absolutely.
And I don't think that, you know, I met my boyfriend pretty soon after Will and I broke up.
Yeah.
And initially I was like pretty freaked out by that, but I don't know. It just worked, I guess.
Life happens in mysterious ways.
When you feel it, you feel it.
And it's all about that growth.
It is. And you just can't be upset. Like, I get really jealous sometimes of my boyfriend's ex-girlfriends, and then I just need to remind myself, it's okay.
The thing about this time that is so difficult is the fact that you wouldn't even know what they looked like or like who they were if social media didn't exist. But everything's so out there that it's so easy to be like dating someone and be like, oh, I wonder what their past girlfriends looked like. I wonder like what their personalities are. And you can like literally find that out in a second.
Yep. Not only that, you can then go on their page and be like, oh, here they are at a wedding together.
Yeah,
here
can
they
look
are
at old stuff
at the beach together.
When I was going out with that guy a couple weeks ago, then he spent that weekend with that other girl, and I just like went on her Instagram. Here's all I had to do. I had to look at the newest people who followed him. I clicked on this chick, and I was like, oh, they were together all weekend.
Because they were posting the same photos.
Because he posted shit on his Instagram story that was like directly from her page. Like they like sent each other the photos to post.
It's so
I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
so crazy that we can do that. It's just like it can be very unhealthy, but it also it's like we all do it because we're all human, you know?
Well, there's a part of us that like also looks at shit. Like sometimes I look at shit that I know will hurt me and I don't know why I do that.
Same.
And it really upsets me. Like I know that me looking at my boyfriend's exes sometimes really upsets me. And I just don't know. I don't do it anymore, but when I would do it, it would really affect me and I would get really fucking upset.
Yeah. Same.
You know?
Yeah.
My ex, I unfollowed him the day that he dumped me because I just was like, I cannot fucking have this in my life. Goodbye.
I do that. I haven't unfollowed the last guy I dated though.
Really?
Yeah. I just like he's not active online at all.
I didn't unfollow
and he doesn't look at any of my stories or like
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I didn't like need to.
I don't follow any of my exes.
He's not like an ex. He's just like someone that I dated.
Yeah,
so I don't feel like so like.
Yeah,
he definitely fucked me over and made me cry a lot, but I haven't unfollowed him.
Do you think you're going to?
I don't know why.
Should we unfollow him right now?
I don't know. I don't really want to unfollow him.
Sometimes I feel like it's a pride issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I think that I want him to like see my photos, not in the sense that I like want to like date him again because I don't at all.
Right.
I think I just want him to know that like
you're alive and thriving,
and I'm thriving a lot. Like
yeah,
you know, like
of course.
Things are happening for me, and I want him to see it.
Instagram is so fucked up.
Yeah, that's a fucked up sentence I just said.
No, but it's true. We all feel that way. We all want to be like, "Hi, actually, look at me. I'm doing fucking great. Thank you so much."
Basically,
I'm like, look at all the streetwear
we said
that
it
I'm
last
wearing.
week. Instagram is just a place for self promotion and to be a thought.
Oh wait, you guys! I've got an update. Guess who
What?
just accepted my follow request on Instagram?
Adam Ripon. Oh, we got to bleep his name. Jilly hit us with the 24-minute mark. Bleeping the name.
Bleeping the name. Okay. Guess who just followed me on Instagram?
My boo.
Greta's boo.
Greta's boo.
I'm so excited. We're going to be best friends.
Guys, should we answer like a question or two?
Yeah. Wait, but let's answer a question or two when we're back from this little break.
Lady Lovin is brought to you by Lola, a modern approach to feminine care. I'm a
big fan of Lola products. I own my own women's wellness company, so I really stay on top of what I'm putting in my body and on my body. And like I said, I'm a fan of Lola. I know the founders of the company. They are great girls. But let's get to the point of what Lola is if you are unclear. So they offer a line of organic cotton tampons, pads, and liners. And they started their company with a simple and seemingly obvious idea, which is that women shouldn't have to compromise when it comes to feminine care products. And I absolutely agree with them. So their products are 100% natural and 100% easy to feel good about. They offer complete transparency about the ingredients in all of their products. There's no BS, no mystery fibers. They're 100% organic cotton with no added chemicals, fragrances, synthetics, or dyes. That is awesome, you guys. So you buy your Lola tampons online. You get to decide how many boxes you want. You get to decide your frequency. You can pick regular tampons or the Super Plus tampons. With pads, you can choose ultra thin day pads or night pads. Everything is totally customizable, and they'll email you 2 days before your boxes ship. So if you guys want 40% off of your first order, all you have to do is go to mylola.com and enter promo code Lovin40. That's a little different than our normal promo code, guys. Again, for 40% off your first order, visit mylola.com and enter Lovin40 when you subscribe.
Lady Lovin is brought to you by Beachbody On Demand. If you haven't heard of it, Beachbody On Demand is an online fitness streaming service that gives you unlimited access to a huge variety of highly effective, world-class workouts, and everything is personalized to meet your needs, which is so cool. It also includes extensive nutritional content, all proven to help people achieve their health and fitness goals. And like you guys know, the workouts that are on here, it's P90X, it's Insanity, it's T25, it's 3-week yoga retreat, and actually one of my favorite yoga instructors of all time, Elise Joan, is on Beachbody On Demand, and so I use it to take her yoga classes. It's convenient, it has programs for any fitness level, it has that nutritional help, abs are made in the kitchen, you guys, and it is affordable also, so you need to give this service a try. Right now, our listeners can get a free trial membership when you text LadyLovin, LadyLovin, and no spaces, all one word, LadyLovin. You text that to 303030. Then you'll get full access to this entire platform for free, all the workouts and nutritional information for free. Just text LadyLovin, all one word, to 303030.
And we're back.
Hello.
What kind of questions do we have popping today?
We have so many. Oh, wait, I have a question, actually.
Okay.
I have a question, and then we can go into listener questions.
Okay.
I did something
Bad,
not great.
Did you get a fake ID?
No. And I'm mostly just asking this.
I don't know.
I'm mostly just asking this because I think that will resonate with a lot of our listeners.
Okay.
Spirit.
Okay. In November, I went through my boyfriend's phone.
Oh, girl.
Okay, let me get some cues.
Okay.
What time of day are we talking?
Why is that relevant?
I got a lot of questions, a lot of follow-ups.
This was the morning.
The morning. Was he in the shower?
Yes.
Okay. Was his does he have a password on his phone? Do you know the password?
Yes, because he told me. Not
okay,
because...
so he's in the shower, and Greta's like, oh, let me just 1 2 1 2 and then open this up. What were you looking for?
I don't know. I really wasn't looking for anything at the time. Mostly, I think I was doing it because I was scared that I was I was falling in love with him and that something was happening that I was unaware of.
Yeah.
And I just want your thoughts on I feel really upset that I looked at the phone because
Did you tell him?
I actually told him like a few weeks ago. So I told him like months after the fact.
What did he say?
He laughed because I brought up a girl whose like name was I saw on his phone, and I like whatever. And he just like laughed at me because then I found out that this girl, it was like a funny story about this girl, you know, and it was like not anything serious and whatever, but we concoct our own stories in our head. And I basically want your thoughts on looking through your significant other's phone.
I would not do it.
I wouldn't either.
I know. We've said that before.
The other thing about it is like you're just going to find stuff that is going to make you go crazy.
Well,
Besides that, like I would find something and I would misinterpret it and I would just think that it was something that it wasn't because you're actually looking for something. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, I wasn't even doing it because like I didn't trust him. I was just like doing it because I was like,
you were trying to find something,
or like
you were
I wanted
scared.
to like protect myself, and
sure.
I don't know. But in reality, I feel really bad because it's like I don't know why I can't get over it. I just feel bad that I ever did it because it is such an invasion of privacy.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, and I understand from both people's perspectives, right? Like, you want to maintain your privacy, but you also shouldn't be fucking around on your phone with other people if you're dating somebody. Just like end of story, bottom line. I was in a relationship where sort of like the agreed upon like behavior was when somebody texted us from like our past, we just wouldn't respond. We just like went fully silent. And like in the early days, like, you know, we would just tell people like, hey, I'm in a relationship now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's okay to like communicate early if people are still talking to you, but at a certain point you just have to cut that shit off, and you just have to be dedicated enough to your relationship to not fall back into that trap. And like, if people are hitting you up and you're in a relationship and you're responding, it means that there's something going on in your relationship. You're not totally satisfied. That's just the bottom line. If you're satisfied, you're not responding to dudes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think in terms of looking at somebody's phone, like, you're feeling some kind of insecurity and maybe you can't identify the source, and like that's why you're doing it.
That's like what it was for me. It was like I didn't really have any reason to look through his phone. You know what I mean? At the time, I think
it was early dating, and you were just trying to like
understand
and
like get
security.
some information.
Yeah. I actually have not looked through anybody's phone.
It's not
ever.
good. I PSA.
I feel you though. I dated this guy and he got back together with his girlfriend. He never told me until they got back together. And now I'm like, I have like many trust issues. Because you're just like, oh, cool. So you're basically like fucking with that girl the whole time. And you just like never.
Right. Oh, yeah. 100%.
So that's
okay. So I can get over it. I mean, I told him that I did it and I felt really bad and weird. And like, I just, to everyone that's like considering looking through her phone, don't do it because you're going to find some shit that's going to hurt your feelings and it's going to be taken out of context.
Yeah.
And you're just going to ruin your happiness. So you should just like really not do it. And also, you should tell them like, I have the urge to look through your phone.
Yeah. Have a fucking conversation about it before you do it.
Yeah, because when I talked to my boyfriend about it, I was like, I like had the urge to look through your phone and I did it, and I'm sorry. He was like, I'll go through my phone with you right now. Yeah. Like in front of you, like right now.
Yeah, I think like, that's definitely the right thing to do is to talk about it.
I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm not perfect. This is just a reminder.
I think the same thing can happen though when you look at like your man's like who's commenting on their Instagram photos and liking their pictures. Like so much can be like blown out of context in this like digital world.
100%.
In technology.
100%.
I like sound for technology.
Sometimes I like dudes' photos or comment on dudes' photos that I like used to date or hook up with or whatever, but I don't have any feelings for anymore. And I imagine that like if their current girlfriends knew that we like had a past, that they would be fucking pissed
annoyed,
that I'm liking their shit. So like I don't know, maybe we all just need to like keep our likes to ourselves. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I think,
but that's a great example of something being taken out of context.
Yeah, I think actions speak louder than anything. You know, so it's like if people are liking your significant other's photos and commenting, like how are they reacting to that? And I think that's what you have to go off of, not like how people are reacting towards them.
Yeah.
No, I get
that was the rule
spicy when I see online flirtation. I get spicy.
What do you mean?
Like my blood ignites in flames.
And you see
I'm
who
like,
flirting?
Just like it doesn't happen with my boyfriend, but like in the past when I've seen it happen with people that I've been dating, I've been like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Like, do not, bitch.
Yeah.
Not even bitch. Do not anyone.
My blood boils too.
Whew. Whew.
Like on fire. In fuego.
I have sometimes this like animal that comes up in my body when I am feeling territorial, that is a vicious beast that I cannot tame.
As I've gotten older, especially in the past like couple of years, and I've done a lot of therapy and self-help work, it's surprising because I'm way more in touch with my angry side and like letting it fucking fly in a polite way.
I will
tell you.
I will tell you.
I will tell you.
Real fucking quick.
Same.
You will feel the knives flying off my body to you. Instantly.
Into your eyeballs.
I'm just not interested in keeping it inside.
Me neither. I'm really it makes you feel like shit. I refuse to suffer in silence. No more. Not for one more day.
No.
And neither should any of you listeners. Yeah. If you are suffering in silence, stop it right now. You deserve so much more. Treat yourself better.
Treat yourself to a conversation. Treat yourself to words.
Seriously.
It's the best thing in the world is to just... to just say, you know what? That really pissed me off, and I am not happy about it. Yeah. And you just say that, and then, you know why? Because all this shit just starts chipping away at you.
Yeah, and then you blow up.
Wearing you down, and then you blow up. And then next thing you know.
Nothing worse than a blow up.
You're bringing up shit that happened 6 months ago. And your
100%.
person is like, why didn't you tell me this when it happened?
100%.
You guys, we've been getting a lot of questions about ladies our age saying, how do I make friends as an adult?
Soul Cycle.
Well, that's communities, like micro communities. Like
I would say that. Soul Cycle. I would honestly work out and then say hi to people. Do what you love in a community way and then talk to people. That's what I would do.
Well, this is something that I'm sort of like dealing with right now, actually, since I've moved to LA. Jilly's still in New York. Greta's in LA. But, like, my best friends, my group of, like, 10 best friends for the past 6 years are all in New York. And I know so many people in LA that I've known for a long time. But I just don't have the same bond and, like, ability to just chat all the time with all of these people. Yeah. And so I feel sort of lonely here. Even though I'm happy I moved, I'm, like, happy I'm here. I'm kind of trying to navigate sort of feeling really comfortable with friends again. And so what I've been doing is just making an effort to like actually get lunch with somebody, or I've had a couple parties at my house.
Yeah.
You have been hosting.
I've been hosting.
I'm about to go to Lo's house on Saturday.
Yeah. For Cookbook Club.
That's so fun.
Like, I've been hosting parties in an effort and been like, bring anybody that you want. Like, it's an open invitation kind of a thing, instead of trying to like be like closed off and bitchy. Because like, no, like, I need a community. And so I'm just trying to make an effort, you know, to like have that comfort again.
And being open to people that you maybe didn't necessarily think that you'd be friends with.
100%. And I'm really doing that. Like, I'm just super open. You know what I mean?
You have to
I feel like there's so many people that you, like, when you were younger, maybe you, like, had a little beef or you totally didn't get along. And as an adult, you can, like, really just be like, that was stupid. We're all friends.
Or someone as dumb and simple as, like, I don't like how she dresses.
Yeah.
You know? And
totally.
Then it's just, there are weird things that we do that we don't even realize that, like, determine so much of our shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I just want to read this one email that we got because I think it's really nice.
Okay.
And it is, hello, I'm a guy who started listening after I was on the J Train podcast. Thank you so much. But he was listening to episode 121 and he agrees with Jilly.
Wait, sorry, what?
What?
Someone
was listening to, I was on Jared Freed, who was on our podcast.
Yeah.
I was on his podcast.
Oh, I thought the listener said they were on J-Train.
No.
Okay.
I just think that this is our first
dude
email.
email.
Yeah, our first dude email.
Oh, okay.
But I was listening to episode 121, and I agree with Jilly. Crushing can be hard. I can get overly shy when I see a girl I have a crush on. I feel like I just
man
get
after my own heart,
and I don't want to embarrass myself in front of the girl I'm crushing on. Do you have any advice to help a guy out? I'd appreciate hearing it. Have a good day, ladies.
You know what? All girls want to know is that you like them.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's confidence, and it's like just putting yourself out there and not being afraid.
Yeah.
I struggle with that,
Tell
though.
this chick what is up. It will save you both so much fucking sweating.
Yeah.
Girls are so desperate to know where they stand with a dude.
We hate the gray zone.
We hate the gray zone.
Wait, did he say he has a girlfriend now? I would miss
No,
the
he's
other part.
just crushing. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
crushing.
Definitely tell her. Because, like
Ask
Greta
her
always
out.
says, the worst that can happen, or Lo says this, the worst that can happen is no. And, that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
We get no's every single day in our life.
It can be scary, though. But, you want to know what? The sooner you know, also the less anxiety you have. Because then you can close that chapter or start it.
Yeah, tell her what's up. Tell her that you like her.
This I love a guy email.
We need to get more guy emails.
Yeah, you should get your friends to listen because we talk a lot about horny stuff, and it's good for men to listen too because they can learn a lot. I personally think that it should be a requirement that men listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable if a guy you were dating listened to the podcast?
I mean, considering
your boyfriend does listen to the podcast.
My boyfriend does listen to the podcast.
Lo, would you feel comfortable if a guy you were dating listened to the podcast?
Probably early days of dating, it would freak me out because I feel like I talk about dudes that I'm dating on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to blow it by saying something that was too outlandish or being oh my God, I like him so much and him having freak out. But if it was somebody who was my boyfriend listening, then yeah, whatever, fucking listen. I don't care.
Listen, we don't fucking care.
I would feel, I would need a little bit of time.
But,
I agree with that statement.
All right, I think we have time for one
more question?
One question. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, we get so many good ones, and this is what we're going to do. This is the one that we're going to do. It's a sex question, my favorite.
Sexploration.
So this is our quick explorer for the day.
Explore for the day. Subject line is sexually frustrated. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 2 years. We are serious about each other and have discussed marriage. Everything about our relationship I feel confident in except our sex life. I've discussed on many occasions how blah our sex life is, and his response is usually that his work is busy and he's tired. When we do have sex, he always comes first and I'm left unsatisfied. I've only come once in 2 years of us together. We have sex.
What?
We have sex maybe once every 2 months. I've tried lingerie, striptease, suggested we watch porn, initiated sex in the car, thinking maybe he was bored of the bedroom, tried to use our vacations in other countries for romance, tried dirty talk, tried different positions, and most of the time I am left feeling silly, turned down, and irritated. I find him attractive. He says he finds me attractive, but I can count on one hand the amount of times he has initiated sex, and I'm always unsatisfied. I'm tired of making sure he comes and being left unsatisfied. I do see myself marrying him, but I worry our sex life is always going to be passionless, and I value sex in a relationship. Am I overreacting? Is there something I might be missing to spice things up?
How old are they?
Does not say. Oh, you know what? I'm guessing, based on her email address, that she is 29.
Okay, so if you can become okay with not having a sexual relationship with this person, then you can probably have a successful relationship with them long term. But you just said that sex is really important to you, and you have fucked once in 2 years.
No, she's only orgasmed once in 2 years.
I misread.
They fuck once every 2 months.
Okay, well, that's just as stupid.
I mean, that's probably 12. That's 12 times. That means they've had sex 12 times. Girl, I have sex 12 times in a week.
Well, you don't have to make that.
You don't have to do that.
Have to draw that comparison.
Yes. I'm kidding. I don't have sex 12 times in a week.
To your banging sex life.
No, but I actually don't have sex 12 times in a week. That would be insane.
I know.
And that's a lot.
But okay.
This is hard because she's attracted to him and she's putting in the effort.
So wait, is he open to helping her figure out how to have more orgasms?
Is he supportive in every other part of their relationship?
From what I'm gathering from the email,
yeah,
they're they are mutually serious about each other, and they have discussed marriage. Everything about her relationship, she says she feels confident in. So I'm assuming that means they communicate well, they have a nice time together, but the sex life is really struggling. And I'm kind of wondering, something is going on with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Because she's really pulling out all the stops to try and make it spicy, make it hot. And he keeps saying that he's tired and blah, blah, blah. I think you've used the word unsatisfied 5 times in the email. And I think you're feeling really frustrated and like you're at your wit's end. I think you need to have a very open, super honest conversation with him about what's happening in your sex life, because he might not know how unsatisfied you are if you haven't made that super clear to him. I personally think it's really whack that you've only come once and you've been together for 2 years. That makes me upset for you. That's not fair.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would have a really honest conversation with him, and I think that sex is a huge piece to a happy relationship, a happy and healthy sex life. And if you're not getting what you need from it, and if he's unwilling to give you what you need from it, then I think you need to really think critically about the relationship.
I feel like we had a dude on the podcast once when it was like an Ask a Man episode, and we had a question similar to this, like, why isn't like my boyfriend fucking me more often? And the guy said, I think he's cheating on you. And I don't want to bring that up like totally out of left field, but I just think that Greta's totally right. If he is turning you down all the time, he's seeing somebody else, or he has like a real issue going on.
Yeah.
And you need to get to the bottom of it.
Yep.
And
I agree.
I hate to say that, but I mean, that's what it sounds like.
I agree.
A lot of communication needs to go down.
All right, ladies. Who is our lady loving today?
It's my mom.
Yeah, my mom's too. And Greta's mom.
Great. I love a mom. I love a
all
mom.
our moms.
It was recently your mom's birthday. Jilly's mom's
true.
birthday.
My mom had a beautiful birthday a week ago, I think.
Yeah, that's great.
I came to LA for it. It was wonderful.
I love moms. Shout out to all the moms out there.
Shout out to all the moms out there.
We hope you guys have a great week. Keep on emailing us.
Subscribe,
like,
comment, share the podcast on Instagram.
Also, we may be coming to a city near you.
We will be. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. We're going to figure it out. And I think that's it.
Tune in next week to a brand new episode of Lady Lovin'.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.